the corner. At the other cornerback, number 34, 175-pound junior, Kelvin Bacon. Linebacker, number 27, 195-pound senior, Shad Zinda. At the other linebacker, number 24, 175-pound senior, Aaron Efta. At the nose guard, number 61, 160-pound senior, Chad Peplinski. At a defensive end, number 42, 210-pound senior, Brad Bacon. At the other defensive end, number 45, 215-pound senior, Mike DeShack. Head coach of the Wibaux Longhorns, Kirby Eisenhower, assisted by Casey Dressler. For the Scobey Peerless Spartans on offense, at center, number 77, 250-pound junior, Russell Sheets. At an offensive guard, number 40, 180-pound junior, Brad Solberg. At the other guard, 225-pound senior, number 52, R.J. Ross. At a split end, number 85, 165-pound senior, Sean Southland. At the other end, number 6, 200-pound senior, Spencer Frederick. At quarterback, number 17, a 180-pound senior, Kurt Ware. At a running back, number 21, a 175-pound senior, Leif Hendren. At the other running back, number 2, 160-pound senior, Joel Nieskins. The Spartans are coached by Larry Henderson, assisted by Jim Leckvold, Mike Lee, and Eddie Lund. Please join us now as Kim Tade, Becky Bowler, Jamie Holm, and Amanda Hudema sing the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars, through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glow, the boats bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Is that Peterson in the middle? I believe it is Jake Peterson. Might be the tallest kicker in history. The kick is on the way. It's taken by Wolf. Wolf at about the 18-yard line, back to the 20 to the 25, and he's tripped up, gets out to about the 28 or 29-yard line. Ware in a quarterback and the running back is Leif Hendren. And Ware with a long count puts the defense over, a 4-3 defense by the Longhorns, and he flips one out. He has Nieskins. Nieskins slips, tries to cut back, and he might be down for a loss on the play. And they received the ball at about the 30. Ware will bring them out. Ware, the veteran quarterback, and the handoff goes up the middle, and he has Hendren's got some running room. He's got it back to the original line of scrimmage and picks up maybe a yard. So it's going to be a 5-yard gain, gets a yard from the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be about, we'll call it 3rd down and 9.
Mike DeShack in on the tackle for the Longhorns, along with number 34, Kelvin Bacon.
A 3rd and 9 for the Spartans against a very tough, as expected, Wibaux defense. As the Spartans break the huddle, they're led out by Russell Sheets. Sheets, the center, Solberg, Brad Solberg, and R.J. Ross, the guards. Wide left is Leif Hendren. And also Southland wide to the left, and the throw goes to Neeskens, and it's high and behind, back at about his own 10-yard line. Wolf to do the kicking. The kick is in the way. A high hanging kick will come down on the 10, taken by Zinda. And he's going to try to get outside, going to his left, and a missed tackle there, but he's knocked out of bounds. And that is the first jack and call as the ends both in tight, and the handoff goes straight up the middle to Troy Zinda, and he'll pick up about 5 before he's brought down on the far side. As they swing Bacon out wide to the left, and the pitch will go to Zinda, tries to get outside, and he's hitting the backfield. He's going to probably lose about a yard.
That's the Jake we know.
Jake Peterson knifing in for the tackle there, and it'll cost him a yard. We'll call it 3rd down and 4. A couple of good-looking defensive ball clubs here so far as checking into the ball game is Kent Call with the play for the Wibaux Longhorns. Wibaux a little short on numbers. All 8 people go both ways. So that could be a factor late in this football game as the Spartans, a lot of different people on the defensive side of the football, and the big pass, it's in the back to pass, and he shoots one deep. He's got a receiver, but overthrows him by about 3 yards, kicking from about on his own 15-yard line. As he takes the snap and gets it away, it's a low line drive kick, and it's going to be picked up by Neeskens on the 27-yard line. Neeskens out to the right, gets some blocking. He's got some running room, and he could go. As he cuts it back in, stops, fakes, cuts back, and he's going to go in for a touchdown. Joel Neeskens, my goodness sakes, a 27-yard. And a couple of, well, I wouldn't call them blown tackles. He just shrugs tackles in the pitch to Neeskens around the right side, puts his head down, and we have a flag. He'll not get in there. And the flag, no doubt, will go against the Spartans. So the attempted run was Neeskens around the right side. They're going to hold, and I'm sure the Scobey Peerless Spartan 6. Yeah, the Wibaux Longhorns with the about 39-yard line. Man in motion to the left for the Wibaux Longhorns, and the handoff will go on a keeper. Shad Zinda tries to go over the right side. He goes nowhere. Maybe picks up backs in the backfield as Zinda will bring them out. That's Shad Zinda, and the handoff to the second man through. Got good running room and tripped up after a big gain in the fumble, and the Spartans come up with the football.
Jake Peterson with the football, I believe.
And that was...
Came out in the air.
Pitch goes to Neeskens. Neeskens tries to cut it back and ends up going straight up the middle and picks up about 5 on the play. 35-yard line as Ware brings them out, and Ware the handoff goes to Neeskens, and Neeskens rolling out there trying to get outside. He got nowhere. As a matter of fact, he loses about a yard on the play. And he takes the handoff to go to Neeskens over the left side. He slips and is brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
But Joel was, for all intents and purposes, down.
Troy's into the deep back, and a booming kick by Wolf, and it'll get down at about the 10, and Troy's just going to let it bounce into the end zone. 15-yard line. They trail in the football game 6-0. And the handoff goes to Zinda, tries to cut it outside, and he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. At Zinda, the quarterback, Shad with a long count. Handoff goes to Troy Zinda. He tries to go over the right side, might have a yard or two.
Spencer
Down and 7. And the Longhorns into back to pass as a receiver cutting out. It was a double down for the Longhorns. And it is blocked and picked up by the Spartans.
I think Spencer Frederick got it.
And the handoff will go to Peterson straight up the middle. He'll pick up 3 or 4 on the play before he's brought down.
Number 27, Shad Zinda on the tackle, along with number 61, Chad Poplinski. Chad Zinda's going to be a tired young man.
Late handering into the ballgame. Now Wolf checks into the football game for the Spartans. They give him a gain of about 2 yards on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 8 from inside the 15-yard line. At about the 12 or 13-yard line, split out wide to the left is Handren, wide right is Wolf. And the handoff goes to Peterson. Peterson straight up the middle, breaks a tackle, breaks another, and he's brought down at about the 5-yard line, going to be awfully close to the first down is Jake Peterson.
Chad Poplinski, boy, that's a tough one. In on the tackle along with Kent Call.
Short by about a yard in the first down, so it's going to be a 3rd and 1.
Spartans looking for the initial first down in the game.
As the Spartans break the huddle, led out by Sheets. Russell Sheets, 205-pound center. The PA announcer said he was 250.
No, I said Spencer Frederick was number 200.
Okay, and the
There's
pass
Sean
in the end zone, and it is good. And Handren and Peterson in the backfield. Where, with the pitch back to Handren, Leif cuts it back, and he will go in and runs the extra point in the score. So far has been the runbacks on the kicks, as it was taken on about the 10, run back out to the 30-yard line by Zinda. And on the first play from scrimmage in this here, Hefta, the ends, the guards are taken. Hefta at the guard, the shack at the end, and the handoff goes straight up the middle and pick up maybe a yard on the play.
R.J. Ross with the hit there along with Jake Peterson.
Calvin Bacon. R.J. I guess did play last weekend, not a whole lot. But back in there after a bout with Mono, missed that Terry football game. And of course, he's the big fellow in the middle of that line. 225-pound senior. He is cat quick. A gain of probably 3 or 4 on the play. We're going to call it 3rd down and 3 for the Longhorns. The handoff goes to Zinda. He'll pick up the first down as he picks up ample and gets it inside on the 1st and 10. The handoff to the second man through. Takes it, and he's got a receiver downfield, and it's broken up by Wolf. Good defensive effort there by Wolf. Longhorns break the huddle. Troy's into the deep back, and rolling out to the left is Zinda. He pitches it off to Troy, and the fumble, but out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Longhorns as he is hit by Peterson and Jars. As Zinda, the handoff, fake, and he'll try to roll it off the right side. Good running room, and he's going to pick up the 1st and 10, and a touchdown saving tackle there. Good. Zinda will bring him out, 1st and 10 on the 22. Chad with the handoff straight up the middle to Troy Zinda, and Zinda will pick up probably 5 on the play. Chad Zinda in under, long count, and the handoff to Calvin Bacon. Right on the 15-yard line. And rolling out to his right and having trouble, and he's going to try and do it himself, is Chad Zinda. Chad Zinda in at quarterback. Handoff straight up the middle and going nowhere, as a matter of fact, about 1 yard. Knocking on the door, and back to pass is Zinda. He shoots one into the end zone, and it's intercepted by Joel Neeson, but they say no, he stepped out.
Wow, that was a great catch.
Going to be a 3rd down and 12. Zinda will bring them out, and the handoff over the left side is Troy quarterback Shad Zinda. Shad with a long count, and fakes the handoff, rolls out to the left side, and he is not going to get it. He's run out of bounds on about the 5-yard. We'll take over 1st and 10 on their own 5-yard line, and the handoff goes to Neeskens, and he breaks a tackle, gets it out to about the 14-yard line where he set off. Who will check in? Matt will set out wide to the left, Neeskens wide to the right. Lone back is Leif Henren, and the pass goes to Neeskens, and he has it. He's going to be brought down at the 22-yard line, just a little down and in. Longhorns. Wibaux victors over Savage, I believe.
Savage Lambert
last weekend.
48-0, I believe.
Defeated Culbertson in the first outing. Again, it is Neeskens out wide to the right, Southland wide to the left, and handoff straight up the middle, and that was, I believe, Leif Hendrick, and he goes nowhere. The ends are Spencer Frederick and Sean Southland. As the Spartans break the huddle, split out wide to the left, again is Matt Stedoff. Also wide left is Leif Hendrick. On a 2nd and 11, Ware back to pass, has time, shoots one over the middle, and it's complete, but the flags fly. It's complete to Fredericks, and Fredericks takes a hit, and he's down by a host of Wibaux Longhorns.
Spencer took about 4 hits there.
Sean Southland back into the ball game. He'll replace Spencer Frederick as the Spartans break the huddle, brought out by Sheets. Neeskens in Henren. In the backfield, back to pass is Ware, has time, and he shoots one deep, and he has Wolf, and just overshoots him. I'll tell you, Wolf with it, Jason Wolf. Jason takes a snap, high step, brings it down, and a line drive kick will bounce on about the 30-yard line, and Zinda is just going to let it roll dead on the 26 in this young season. Man in motion to the right is Bacon, and the handoff goes to Zinda, and Zinda's brought down after a gain of about 2 yards. In at center. And the handoff fake, and back to pass is Zinda, has time, and now he's going to break out of there, and Jake Peterson comes up quickly and brings him down after a Third and a short 5, and the handoff's in straight up the middle, and he just bursts through there, and he's going to have the 1st and 10. Troy in the line, the ends are to Shack and Call. And the handoff again straight up the middle is into. This time he goes nowhere. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. The Wibaux Longhorns, as they break the huddle, they have split off wide to the left, and it'll be Troy Zinda, not the middle, bring them out. And the handoff off the left side to Troy. Troy will pick up possible to keep this drive going. 5:56 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Bacon's into the running backs. That's Troy's Zinda. Shad with the long count, looks the defense over, takes the snap, and he goes, I believe, to Calvin Bacon, and it looks from here like Bacon might have it.
I believe he does.
They might call a change in. Oh, they get a, not the spot they wanted. They bring it back right on the, wide to the left. Yes, Kirk Ware will bring them out, and Kirk will pitch left side, Leif Hanron. Leif trying to get outside, doesn't, and the flags fly. As Leif is brought down, looks like maybe a loss on the play by maybe a yard, and we got a hold call.
Troy's in and Brad Bacon on the tackle.
So the hold will go against the Spartans. There was, well, he got it back to about the original line of scrimmage. So I'm sure that the Longhorns are going to take the penalty on this one as they march off 10 yards, and it's going to be a 2nd down and 20. Apparently the penalty not from the line of scrimmage, but from where the ball carrier was brought down, because they take it back inside the 20-yard line to about the 18.
I think it goes from the spot of the infraction.
Okay, so at any rate, we've got a 2nd down and about 22 for the, or 1st down and 22 for the Spartans as they break the huddle. Neeskens and Handren, the running backs, goes to Neeskens. Neeskens will try and cut it back. He's hit in the backfield and spins out of that. Still has some running room, still running, but he'll get a nickel. Now he's going to get up and try and walk it off. Still limping over on the sidelines, and the handoff goes to, I believe it's Leif Handren, and he cuts it back in. And Leif will pick up, oh no. So Ware will bring them out, and Ware takes the handoff, back to pass. He has time, shoots one deep, has a receiver. Spencer Frederick, he's got it, and he'll have the 1st down. Oh my, great pass and run. And Longhorns, as they held the Spartans, had him 3rd and about 18, I believe, and Ware hooks up with Spencer Frederick, and it's a 1st and 10. Ware back to pass again, has time, shoots one out. Sean Southland, but almost a great catch over there. As Wolf is at backfield, no, he goes to the left end position. Jake Peterson and Leif Hendren, the backs for the Spartans. And the handoff fake goes to the 2nd man through. Leif's got some running room, cuts it off to the left side. Going to be very, very close to the 1st down as he dives inside of the 30. Game, he can take a little break, but I'll tell you, they put a young man in there who is a great, great runner in his own right, in Leif Hendren. And he is going to be oh so close. A little bit, 2 inches short, did you say?
That's what I said.
Well, they'll do it. 3rd down and,
They sure about that 3.
well, we'll call it a foot for the Spartans. Peterson and Handren as Ware, the handoff, and he fakes it. He's rolling out to his right. He's going to throw into the end zone. He has Wolf, touchdown! Jason Wolf on it. Go for the extra point. Again, it's Peterson and Handren in the backfield, and the handoff goes to Leif, and Leif is stacked up. He'll not get in there. On the slipper scoreboard, the Scobey Peerless Spartans. For Wibaux, so they squib one to the 35-yard line, and is down right on the 35 as the Spartans will scrimmage. Zinda will bring them out. Shad Zinda, man in motion to the left is Troy Zinda, and Shad back to pass, has time. He shoots one deep, trying to hit Troy, and that's caught, isn't it caught?
Touchdown.
Oh my goodness, what a catch by Troy Zinda as they go for the extra point, and the handoff to the 2nd man through, and he's in there. That was the scoreboard, and we're going to the kickoff taken by Leif Handren back at the 5-yard line, and he gets it back out to about the 25. They'll call it the 24 where the Spartans will scrimmage 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Leif Handren, cuts it back over the right side, gets some running room, and he'll get it out very, very close to the 1st down. Great run. Leif Handren for the Spartans. Ends in tight, 1st and 10, and the handoff pitch back to Hanron. Hanron over the right side, gets a little run room, and oh boy, he's stacked up. Gain of about 4 on the play. For the Spartans with a minute 33 left to go. A 20-8 football game, and the pitch goes to Hanron. He tries to get outside. He's going to lose a couple on the play. We're going to call it 3rd down to 7 for the Spartans. Peterson and Leif Hanron, the backs, and Ware in a quarterback, and Ware fakes the pitch, and a handoff goes on the left side to, well, that's the old end around. It was Spencer Frederick, and great defensive effort. And Wolf in to do the kicking, and it'll be Troy Zinda, the deep back. And Wolf will angle it for the sidelines, and Troy Zinda is going to take it on about the 10-yard line, and he slipped right for the Longhorns is Dion Law. Man in motion left is Bacon. Back to pass, and loops one high, has a receiver, but just overshoots him on that left ankle as the Shack will split it out wide to the left, and straight up the middle on the keeper is Shadzinda. Wide to the left. Back to pass is Shad. Shad has time, shoots one, intercepted
Spencer
by
Frederick.
the Spartan Spencer Frederick. Look. The Spartans break the huddle, Ware back to pass, and he just overshoots Spencer Frederick. Attempt could not about to get underway for the 3rd quarter of this football game, and the kick is a long one down to the 5-yard line, 10-yard line, where it's taken by Zinda. Zinda gets outside. Has some running room, and he's going to be run out of bounds on about the 34-yard line. Zinda Bacon, and that's Shadzinda in at quarterback as the handoff goes straight up the middle to Calvin Bacon, and Bacon will pick up 4 or 5 yards on the play. On the play, we'll call it 2nd down and 6 as the handoff goes on the counter play to Troy Zinda. Gets a gain of 2 or 3 yards on the play inside the 40. Zinda and Bacon. A 3rd and 7, the handoff goes to Troy Zinda, and he's stacked up right at the line of scrimmage and driven back, and he, I think, is going to be a little short. He scrimmaged from about the 38-yard line, and a quarterback sneak, and I don't...
Oh yeah, he burst through, yeah.
Some of the Spartan defenders had a hold of the wrong man. Man in motion left is Bacon. And a pass, looking, and held it a little too long, and he's going to be brought down to the backfield.
Well, David, go.
Longhorns. As they break the huddle, Zinda brings them out. The pitch goes to Troy Zinda, tries to get outside, and he's going to be run out of bounds. Back, and Zinda with the long count. Zinda back to pass, has time, hit just as he unloads the football, and it'll go as an incompleted forward pass.
Troy Zinda, yes.
Kicking, and the kick is in the air, and Jake Peterson will take it on about the 5-yard line. Jake's going to try and cut it back, looking for a block. He gets one, rolls it out right up to the 10, and he breaks a tackle. Football, loose football, and I believe that Peterson comes up with it. He does. Of course, in at quarterback, Ware back to pass, has time, slips, and now he rolls it out to the left side, and he shoots one complete to Spencer Frederick.
Great throw.
He in the backfield along with Peterson, and the handoff goes to Peterson over the right side, and big collision over there right at about the 3rd quarter of this football team as the Spartans break the huddle. They're led out by Russell Sheets. Sheets, the center, Solberg, and Ross, the guards. For the Spartans, back to pass is Ware, has time, shoots one deep, and over the head of the intended receiver as the Spartans will break the huddle, 2nd and 10 from their own 31-yard line as Ware will bring them out. Ware, hand off to the 2nd man through, cutting back on the right side. Leif Hanron breaks a tackle, and he'll get it inside the 35-yard line up to a very fine defensive football team. So we go Longhorns and Scobey Peerless as Scobey Peerless break the huddle out wide right is Spencer Frederick. Also Hanron wide to the right. Back to pass is Ware. Has time, shoots one. He's got to complete to Frederick. Frederick will get the 1st down and more as he's brought down on about the 33-yard line. Now, I'll tell you, Ware still in a quarterback. Ware with the pitch back to Hanron over the left side, and the flags fly, and Hanron is going to have a big gain all the way down to the 20-yard line, negated, and no doubt a hold is going to be called. We'll wait and see.
Calvin Bacon, Chad Poplinski on the tackle. Nice run by Leif Hanron.
1st down. And I'll get it right.
Well, that's one of the things I think you expect from the inexperience of this offensive line.
1st and 22 is Ware back to pass and gets a good block, and he's going to try and run it and rolls it out on the right side. He gets it back to the 40, inside the 40 to the 35, cuts back, and he's brought down on about the 30 along with Leif Hanron wide to the left. Bone set back is Peterson. Back to pass Ware. Ware is going to try and get outside on the right side. Now he throws, and it's complete. Nice catch on the 20-yard line and brought down on the 25. That was Matt Stenoff in the backfield, as does Peterson. Handoff goes to Peterson. Peterson over the right side, has some running room, and he'll pick up about 5 on the play. Gets it, looks like he'll be inside the 10-yard line. A 2nd and 5. Ware with the handoff to the first man through, that's Peterson, and he struggles back to the original line of scrimmage, picks up maybe a big play defensively here by the Wibaux Longhorns. Ware rolling back to pass, has time, shoots one out on the right. He has Frederick, and he pulls it in, but he was out of bounds. Frederick on the right, lone back is Peterson. And back to passes Ware has time, and now closes up on him, rolls out right, and throws it intercepted by Troy Zinda, and Zinda will get it out to the 6-yard line. The intent is Shad Zinda, the handoff to Troy over the left side, and he's going to be stacked up after a gain of a couple on the Longhorns. Break the huddle, the ends in tight. Backs in tight, the handoff goes to Zinda, and he has his legs cut. That's some good receivers. One in Mike the Shack. And back to pass, and he's going to keep her on the quarterback draw, and he's going to pick up the first down as he's run out of bounds on about the 22-yard line. Great play call, 21-yard line. And the handoff to Bacon on the left side. He's going to be stacked up for a loss. All of them go both ways, offensively and defensively. The keeper's in, tries to get out the right side, and Wolf takes the legs out. Offensive play here in this third quarter. With 1:30 left to go, back to passes Zinda. He has time, closes up, and he flips it off to his brother, and boy, that was wild. Brought down very close to the first down. A 4th and 1 for the Longhorns from the 29-yard line, and the quarterback sneaked, and he's going to have it. Very close, but I believe he will hit his 1st and 10 from the 31. Zinda and Bacon the backs. And they've all loose and flipped up, and I believe that one of the Longhorns are Troy Zinda, the running backs. Troy, man in motion to the right. And Shad back to pass, has time. He shoots one deep, and open the area, and I believe, no, he could not hold on. As they split call out wide to the right. And back to pass is Zinda. He has time. Now closes up, and he's going to be buried.
Block really collapsed.
And the Troy Zinda to do the kicking. And it's in the air, a low line drive. The Spartans, Ware still in the quarterback, and the handoff goes to Peterson. Peterson over the right side, and he'll pick up 5 or 6 on the play. For the Spartans, we open up here in the third quarter. Ware with a handoff to Lake Handren, and he gets some running room. He gets it inside the 40 and a 1st and 10. Lake Handren line, and we've got a little timeout on the field. We've got to have some equipment repair here.
Lake's got grass sticking out of his ear hole.
Lake Handren with some helmet problems. Handren and Peterson, the running backs, ends in tight. Handoff goes to Handren, and he just turns and tries to spin out of a tackle, but the Longhorns are having Handren and Peterson. And the pitch, that is not Peterson. That's the 7-yard line for Scobey Peerless. Big play here defensively for the Wibaux Longhorns. They can't afford to let the Spartans pick up another score. Lone setback is Peterson, back to passes. Ware has time, shoots one's complete to Wolf, and the ball pops loose. And we'll see whether they rule it a completed pass or a fumble, because the Spartans came up for the Spartans. And Ware with the long count, and the handoff's going to go to Peterson, and Peterson's got more than enough for the first down, and he's going to get it inside the 25-yard line, down to about has the ability to do as they split the ends wide right, and a quick pass, just a quick little down and in to Spencer Frederick wide to the right. Lone setback is Peterson, and the handoff will go to Peterson, and he's going to have the first down, and spins, and he's inside of the 5-yard line. So Peterson again in the backfield. Ware still in the quarterback. The ends are in tight. Ware with the long count. And the handoff goes to Handren. Handren will get it outside, and he's into the end zone. Out wide left. Wolf out wide left. And Ware back to pass. Has time. He's going to roll it out to the left side. And now he throws back to the right side of the field, and it's completed. What a pass and what a catch. It's the Cousins yard line. So the Spartans will get Peterson and Handren. And back to passes. Ware has time. Shoots one deep into the end zone. Has Frederick. And almost a great catch. So the score on the slipper scoreboard with 8:30. Who kicked that? Longhorns 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Zinda back to pass. Has time. And he's hit. Boy, it pulls down. Oh, my.
Lee with a
Go both ways, defensively and offensively. Handoff goes to Troy Zinda. He tries to get up the middle and will pick backs. Zinda back to pass. Shoots one out and incomplete. And to do the kicking will be Zinda. And the kick nearly blocked. A low line drive out of bounds inside the 40, I believe. Kirk Ware gone all the way at quarterback. The handoff goes to Hendren, and he tries to get over the right side. He goes to the football game. As the Spartans break the huddle, the ends are in tight. Hendren and Peterson, the backs. And Ware fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right, and he throws one deep, has a receiver downfield, and he's out of bounds. That was coming in. Well, somebody's going to have to go out.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Shannon is going to get to the sidelines. Neeskins wide right, Frederick wide right. Ware back to pass, and a little crossing pattern. He throws it deep. Neeskins the intended receiver, and almost a great catch. But again, Neeskins will be Zinda. That's Troy Zinda. Wolf with the kick, a high kick back at about the 10-yard line where Zinda will take it. And oh my.
Better.
First and 10 for the Longhorns. And back to pass is Zinda. He shoots one deep and double coverage there. Jack and call as Zinda brings them out. Zinda takes the handoff and he's buried. It'll be a big loss on the play.
Corners and Spencer and the linebacker, Jake and the linebacker.
And just spinning out of the tackle.
Russell Sheets again with the tackle.
Take the punt from the foot of Shad Zinda. Will be Neeskins. The kick high, angled towards the sidelines and out of bounds on inside. Ross still into the guard. Sheets is the center as they split. Hendren wide left. Frederick wide to the right. Lone setback is Peterson. And the pitch goes to Peterson. Peterson over the left side. Gets some running room. Oh, boy, is he hit it. He is stuck at the 35.
Shad's in this and it's payback.
The lone back. Where the quarterback. And he hands it off to Peterson. And Peterson, well, the guy got a hold of his jersey and he wouldn't let go. He thought he had first down. Ware takes the handoff, gives it to Hendren. Hendren's going to try and get outside. He's going nowhere. Lost a couple on the play. And the Longhorns take over on their own 39-yard line. As the handoff goes off the left side to inside the 40 at their own 37-yard line. And the handoff, fake, and a pass is complete down inside of the 30. And as the handoff goes to Zinda over the left side, has some running room, bursts through, and he could go in there. And coming across is Wolf and fumble, but the football is out of bounds. And Longhorns from their own 9-yard line. And the handoff goes to, I believe that's Troy Zinda. Boy, he's a power runner.
That's
Calvin
Bacon.
That would be the Longhorns with the ends in tight. And the quarterback sneak and tries to spin and get in. He's going to be short. We'll bring them out. Zinda with the football, and he puts one into the end zone. Touchdown! And the Longhorns will go for the extra point, and the handoff goes to Bacon, and I don't believe he got in there. He
They got it cross.
So, onside kick.
So.
Hard line, a minute 52 left to go in the ball game. 26-14 Spartans as they break the huddle, and they will split Frederick out wide to the left, Frederick wide right, Hendren wide left. Lone setback is Peterson. He gets the football, and he's going to be, well, he was nearly brought down, breaks the tackle, rolling it out to his right, and now they bring him down for a loss expected. There's no team in the state that plays this ball club any tougher than do the Wibaux Longhorns as the Spartans break the huddle with a minute 6 and counting. Ware will hand it off to Hendren, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage and probably 2 yards. Spartans with a 3rd and 16 as Ware brings them out. Backfield Peterson and Hendren. And the end around goes to Frederick, and he was hit, picks up maybe 2 yards on the play. Shad's into the quarterback. Shad takes the handoff, back to pass, rolling out to his right, has time, and no time now as he's buried. He's tries into and rolling out the pass and buried again in the backfield. Is in, and that'll do it. The Jason Wolf.